up with your relationship cards. Let's see what's in store for Aries for February of 2022. If you'd like a personal reading from me, any kind of reading, you can contact me via my website. I will put that link in the description box below. You can go to the website and you can order your reading from there. Right, so let's see. Aries, what's in store for you guys? Okay, big start for February, which according to the date is tomorrow. That's when I'm recording this. Okay, interesting. Right. Wow, okay, quite a lineup you've got going here. So you start off with the World. The World card is always an indication of a culmination of something, a rounding off of something, a finishing up of something. The world has turned. So it's normally a good conclusion to something. You have finished a phase in your life, you finished a journey in your life, right? And you can be proud of yourself. You can pat yourself on the back for it. The Nine of Fire comes up next, and that speaks about not giving up, of having the courage of your convictions, especially where creative projects are concerned. Something you want to do, something you want to apply yourself to, something that feels, makes your blood sing a little. Having the courage to actually go through with that, right? Because the Seven of Fire says, defend your beliefs. Protect the work that you are doing or wanting to do, okay? So you're going to probably find a little bit of opposition coming in, either directly from somebody or life in general. It just could come in so many different forms depending on your life story. But stick to your story. Stick to what it is that you want to do, okay? You've obviously finished up with a phase in life, and you're now moving on to something new, fairly creative, and you're probably having to defend, even to yourself possibly, the fact that you want to do it, the reasons you want to do it. You're needing to stand your ground with this new something that you're wanting to do. The Empress says, put a little bit of organizational skills in here, okay? So we can dream. Dreaming is good. Dreaming is absolutely necessary. The next step is to get a bit practical, okay? Do things step by step. Do them in structure and order. That is going to be necessary for this, whatever you are wanting to do. The Page of Earth says that you might decide to study. You might decide to embark on a new avenue of making money. But good news is coming in financially. So maybe you get a student loan. Maybe you get the money to study. Maybe the resources that you need to set this project going or get it off the ground come in for you. Some way or another, you are supported on this new mission of yours. You are fiscally supported on this new mission of yours. The Justice card says decisions that are made will be made in your favor. So if you need to stand your ground about something, if you need to ask for a loan, if you need to ask for help, if you need to ask for backing, it is going to be, the decision will be in your favor. You just need to stick to the fact that that is what you want to do, okay? Even though you might feel the opposition is big, even if it is just that you don't feel you have the finances for it, okay? You need to stick to wanting to do whatever it is. The backing will come. The Two of Air says, beware, be aware, be wary of not making that decision and just vacillating and hoping something will bring it to you, okay? We need to make that decision. That is what brings it to us. But if we vacillate and we're not sure and we say, oh, maybe it's not a good idea, and look, you know, it's not good times, and yet, then it's not going to come to us. It gets into a stalemate situation. You actually need to make that decision. And when you solidly make that decision, then doors will start opening for you, because then you finish up with a star card, okay? Which says successful plans. The future looks bright. Dreams come true. But you do need to first make that decision. You need to, in your heart, make that decision very firmly and stick to it, whatever it is that you want to do. And only when you make that decision very firmly will the star then take place. Will all the hopes and wishes and the future plans and plans will work out well. It'll all start coming together. But it needs the courage of your convictions, okay, for that to happen. So that is a very nice reading, Aries. You're definitely finishing up something and starting something new, or taking it up a step further, or taking it to a new, entirely new level. But it's going to take the courage of your convictions. I keep hearing that. But then you get the star as the final card, so you will have the courage of your convictions. Right, let's see what relationships have in store for Aries in the month of February. That is Valentine's month. I will be running a little Valentine's special. I will put it up probably with the weekly video. Because it's Valentine's, we want to do something special. It's just a nice little special. It can be a big deal. Be a nice way to do a reading if you have been wanting to do one forever and you just haven't got round to, or you haven't quite had the courage to have one done yet. It'll be fun readings. They'll be nice. Like I said, I'll put it up with my weekly reading probably on Friday. Right, let's see. I might actually start the next readings before that, and then I'll also put a note in there about them. So let's see what Aries has got in store for the month of February. Oh, air pressure's changing. We might get rain. Okay. Right. Okay. Whew. Right, this is quite the lineup. Wow. And the final card. Wow. Okay, so there is the opportunity for a very passionate encounter in the month of February, seeing as it is Valentine's month for many of you. It's not surprising, is it? But that kind of energy can either come up in an existing relationship or it can come up in a new relationship. And there's a very interesting set of cards that comes up here, because then you get getting to know each other and keeping an open mind. So it can either be with an existing partner or someone new, where it is that interaction between the two of you, where you get to know each other. Maybe once again, maybe your partner's grown, you've grown, you need to discover one another again. Or you've been apart for years and you bump into each other again and you really need to get to know each other again, because you have ideas of what the person was like, but they've grown and they've changed and they've shifted as well. And keep an open mind about this person, even if it is your partner or a new person. There's something about the open mind card that always says, let things unfold first, because not everything has been presented to you yet. When it is presented to you, okay, that bond will deepen and strengthen. But you've got to keep an open mind in the time being. They may not present themselves in the most perfect manner. They may not, in the beginning, even do so. Maybe they're shy, maybe they're nervous. Who knows what it is? But just keep an open mind how this is unfolding, because the lineup of cards is pretty good. You get the worth waiting for and the engagement card. So when this worth waiting card comes up, worth waiting for, it is divine timing at work. What is divine timing? It's pivotal. It's a doorway. It's portal. You will look back in time and you will recognize that at that time something big happened in your relationship life. Either the person that came in was very important in your life, or something happened within an existing relationship that shifted the course it was taking. So your relationship life is about to shift its course in February. It will reach a higher level of commitment, a deeper level of commitment. So this could be in an existing relationship. You may get engaged, and maybe the way they're going to do the engagement, you're not going to see it coming. It's going to be a surprise. Keep an open mind. If they're behaving a bit oddly, this is what they could have in mind, okay? Or alternatively, you could bump into somebody who has the potential for a very long-term relationship, literally on the road to probably having marriage or engagement, okay? If you're already there in a relationship, the bond can deepen a huge amount, okay? It can reach an entirely new level. But just keep an open mind and get to know each other again. Finally, you get the retreat card, which tells me the two of you get some time to spend alone, disconnected from the world and everything, and it will either lead to this kind of relationship, or if you're in an existing relationship, it's going to lead to a new level in your relationship. But it's about the two of you being together somewhere without interruptions from everybody in the outside world that will lead you along this new wonderful path. So that 909, look up 909, guys, because that number is going to mean something to you. I do not know all the millions of numbers. And yeah, so it's a good reading on both accounts. I think I often will use the word pivotal, but at the moment, with everything the way it is, we are having loads of pivotal moments in our lives. But you guys are definitely going to have one in February, both in life in general and your relationship life. So sending you hugs and blessings for the month of February. Just repeat again, if you'd like a personal or private reading with me, I will put that link in the description box below. It will take you to my website. Thank you for watching, listening, liking, subscribing. Those of you that do that, I truly appreciate it. And we will speak again soon.